This is Bristol! Welcome, everybody! The Online Racing Network proudly presents the Last Lap News 201, presented by Racing Sport News. I'm Jacob Hitz, joined by Trace Ryder, and folks, we are at Bristol, and this is going to be one of the wildest races we have ever done. It's probably going to be one of the longest we've ever done, just because we both think there are going to be a lot of cautions. Trace, we saw 18 cautions at Lanier. We saw 16 cautions, I think, at Martinsville. A lot of people can't drive their cars to save their lives tonight because the track's so loose. So we're going to see a lot of spins, aren't we?
Yeah. We had 18 cautions at Lanier, and there wasn't even banking. So now we're carrying more speed. We're sticking more cars into a tighter space, and it's gonna be a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, qualifying is going on right now. We'll pull up the leaderboard so you can see what all is going on. It says 15 drivers. We have 6 that are choosing not to qualify. Make it 5 or 4. As now Champagne and Shieldhouse have gotten on the racetrack. We'll follow Shieldhouse around here as he comes off pit road. But we've got 21 drivers.
That's a lot.
At Bristol.
That's a lot.
Why did we do this to ourselves?
Well, we didn't do anything. We are contractually obligated to sit here and talk about what's happening down there. They brought all the people and not all and a little bit of track. So we didn't do anything.
This is the largest field we've had since Daytona. Daytona, we had 24 entries. Tonight, we've got 21. We've hit 20, which is the points cap. 20th through 1st get points. Everybody behind it does not. And let me tell you what. Somebody's going to leave here without points, and I have a feeling a lot of people are going to leave here very, very unhappy.
Yeah. See, like, here's the thing. Now that we have enough drivers that it matters that you have to place somewhere to put points on the board. I feel like we're gonna have our first caution-related DNFs this evening. We've had a lot of DNFs, people like just leaving, but nobody's left because they were out of fast repairs and didn't have any more car to put on the track. So I feel like tonight, the first night that we're gonna do that.
Yeah. So, field is coming out onto the track right now. We get 2 pace laps, thank goodness. And while we're here, let's... I'm not even going to bother waiting for them to start rolling because there are so many people. Let's do the starting grid.
All right, I'll do the first 10. You hit the back half. Here we go.
Sounds good.
Starting on the pole, to no one's surprise, in the 99 is Michael Cozy Jr. Multiple-time race winner this season, looking to add another win to that. Outside of him, actual NASCAR driver Ryan Vargas in the 6th, driving the TikTok scheme that he has driven in actual life. Behind them, starting 3rd in the 84C, is Cosme Ionescu, who hilariously put donuts on his paint scheme so that they would just permanently be there. Outside of him is the 58 of Michael Plenty of Frisch. He will start 4th. Then it is Keenan the Kia Kusan in the 03 will start 5th. Justin Champagne, who has not made many friends this season, will start 6th in that 23. Then it is Dale Reynolds in the 27. Outside of him in the 01 is Travis Brown in the 8. Starting 8th in the 01. Then it is Jonathan Cadell will start 9th in the 68. And Benjamin Easterday will round out the top 10 in the 53.
After that, we've got drive-through. Davin Cornelius in the 77. He starts in the 11th spot. Ryan Burton in the 30 pink Toyota starts on the outside in 12th. The next row, Joey Stone in the 8. Garage Guy Chevrolet on the outside. Gary Owen in the whatever the hell that thing is, Chevrolet. In the 24 car. In the next row, David Shieldhouse starts 15th. In the 20, Valvoline Dodge on the outside. Rusty Walrus in the 59. Rounds out row 8. Row 9, Cody H Gaming in the 28 machine in the Haviland Ford. Then Kyle Cuthbertson on the outside in the number 91. In the next row, row 10, Fiasco in the 15 on the outside. Trey Norwell, Raw Gator on the inside, your Daytona 250 winner. And then rounding out the grid, the one and only KG, Dylan Jacobs in the 06. he rounds out the grid of 21 here at Bristol.
And oh my, we are in for it today.
201 laps around this racetrack. It looks like this as I pull up the schedule to see how... 55 laps in the first stage, 55 more in the second stage, and then 91 laps to wrap it up here at Bristol.
And I don't even think we're going to get one turn before this starts getting crazy.
At least give them that. I don't think they'll make it a lap, but I think the first turn might be okay. Field comes through 1 and 2 on the second pace lap of 2. And this is going to be something. So, down the back stretch they go. Final thoughts before we start wrecking?
Dear Lord, please give us a race that doesn't make me want to tear all of my teeth and hair out. Amen.
Third, 3 and 4. We're glad you're watching. Pace truck who makes the hard left turn onto pit road. Cozy and Vargas lead us down to the green flag. We are racing at Bristol. Here we go.
And
oh boy.
Michael Cozy Jr. got a great. Oh God. Oh
Yeah,
jeez.
the 01 didn't. Caution. Trouble. Gary Owen around. Kyle Cuthbertson in the wall. And they just crashed again. They just hit each other on the front stretch.
Hey, the yellow's out.
We didn't even get to turn 1, and the caution came out.
Oh my gosh.
They both get away, and good grief, replay. Okay, so...
It looked like Ryan Vargas didn't go in the rest of the back half of the top side.
Well, Vargas went a little late. Travis Brown went a lot late, and that stacked up everybody else. Cuthbertson gets rear-ended by Rusty into the outside wall, and Fiasco gets a piece of it. Cody H. Gaming, Trey Normile, 5-car crash on the front stretch just past the start-finish line.
This is...
Another angle here. This is lap 1, the start, and we already have one, caution. Ben starts to go, got way too close to the 01 of Travis Brown. Everybody else stacks up. Rusty gets into the back of the 24, spins him around. Rusty comes down, takes care of Cody, Kyle, and everybody else. And let's talk to the guy on the front row where this all started, the driver of the 6, Ryan Vargas.
Hello, Mr. Vargas. Welcome to the booth. We have decided that we're going to talk to drivers as much as possible when you guys bring out yellows. So, what happened?
I just went down the straightaway.
It looked like you got off to a little bit of a slow start there. Cozy, Michael Cozy Jr. gets you a little bit.
Yeah, he got me. I didn't have my reference on, so I was trying to press the tab on my keyboard, which is on the floor next to me. So I had to search for that as I was having to get back down to gear. So it was a cluster, but at least we had a yellow. It's gonna find our way here on the strategy and all that jazz. Should be a good race. The TikTok Chevy looks good up front.
Started on the outside row. You got a strategy? Feel like you can win this thing?
My strategy is to keep the thing in one piece. Kind of keep up with Cozy. He's gonna be fast all night, so it'll be interesting.
Well, we look forward to talking to you later on tonight, and keep the nose clean.
Perfect. Thank you.
There you have it, Ryan Vargas. Let's talk to one other driver who was involved in the crash. He stayed out. He did not decide to come to the road. It's 15 of Fiasco.
Oh, Fiasco, welcome to the booth. How are you?
I'm chilling. I don't care if I wreck because I gotta go to Wawa anyways. I want my
Wawa! Oh, I'm sorry. The Jerseyan in me just got really excited. So the start of that race, everybody stack up. Did you see anything that you can really?
I ain't see a damn thing, bro. Like I just saw everybody die in front of me, and somehow I wasn't one of them.
Well, good luck. Keep the nose clean and get you some Wawa, my dude.
My best.
There you have it, Fiasco in the 15.
Look, there is no hiding that I am a Wawa simp, 100%. I moved just far enough west that I don't get Wawa out here, and I Jones for it every day.
Yeah, well, you know, things happen. So Cuthbertson did not take his fast repair. In fact, nobody did.
I think they're just gonna beat their cars to it until they can't move anymore, and then
he is 2 laps down
it's
already.
Bristol, baby.
That's true. 5 laps complete. We'll have 6 complete on the restart.
And let's see if we can get this one going a little bit better than the last one.
Maybe. Field comes through 3 and 4 into the restart zone. Try it again. Cozy gets away early this time, and it looks like everybody is going to make it at least to start-finish.
It looked like everybody decided to social distance the restart just so they can get into turn 1, and here we go. Cozy jumps out to a 2-car lead. Vargas up into second, passes, clears Frisch into turn 3 and 4, and I'm going to run out of words before they even get to these turns. These guys are flying around the track already.
Dale Reynolds kind of getting freight trained right now. Keenan Kusan on the outside, the Kia. Then you got trouble. David Schildhouse is around.
Oh, boy.
Turn 1.
Yellow's out. Yellow is out.
Caution number 2, and he just murdered not 1 but 2 cones.
Oh. What do you got against Coach Schildhouse?
Oh, and it's Ryan Burton that got into the back of the 20 and got him sideways. And everybody else gets by. Great job by everybody else to avoid contact. But, yeah, it's going to be the 30 that gets into him here, another angle.
Did we make it a lap? We made it a lap.
We made it almost 2 laps.
Oh, man. This is going to be a long night, isn't it?
I know.
Pouring in some coffee or something. Oh, boy.
So we're back in under caution. We'll talk with the, well, if I can find him. Where the hell? Shieldhouse isn't in the Discord. So, and Rhino's muted, so... We'll go on board here with the 30 car. This is it, heading for turn 1, and just got into him, and it was enough to send him around.
You just ran him over. Not even look like it intentionally.
Just carried a little too much speed there on the outside. So we're under caution for the second time tonight. And who do you want to talk to?
A priest, perhaps, to exercise the caution demon that has already plagued us. Yeah, we've gone 2 cautions in 10 laps.
What the heck did KG do? He came onto this is the replay, coming onto pit road. I don't know if he didn't realize his box was there, or yeah, he had no idea his pit box was there. He winds up at a 45-degree angle, hits the pit wall, then puts it in reverse. Goes way out back, and then gets it into it. There you go. All right. He's down and away. All right. Rhino's unmuted. So let's talk to the driver of the 30, Ryan Burton.
Ryan, how's it going?
Hi.
Hi. We're bringing people up into the booth. You should be prepared for this.
Okay.
So talk us through what happened. You got a great run out of 4 there. Did you just misjudge the brake zone and get into Schildhouse there, or what happened?
So what I learned from that incident is that my corner entry is a little more aggressive than everyone else.
That'll do it. And the car is approximately 6 inches longer than you thought it was, right?
Something like that, yeah.
All right. Well, good luck on the restart, and keep the nose clean the rest of the race, maybe. Or hopefully.
I won't kill anybody else, I promise.
I'll hold you to it.
There you got it. Ryan Burton, driver of the 30. He's made a couple of starts throughout the season, and good to see him back on the racetrack in that beautiful pink 30 car.
Well, beautiful might be a bit of a stretch there.
Okay, well,
the easily spotted pink car on the track.
1 lap to green. We'll have 13 laps complete on the restart. And, all right, here we go. We're going to bring up the race summary already. There you see 2 cautions for 10 laps.
Yep, it hurts. Oh, it hurts already.
Crap.
I feel it in my soul.
And keep in mind, we've still got 2 more cautions confirmed with the stages.
I'm gonna lose my mind the longer this race goes on like this. Like,
here's your weather update. Tack temp is at 80 degrees. Air temp 76. Here in Bristol.
He's back. I think he's okay.
Here we go. Restart. Green flag.
Cozy again gets the whole shot into the turns 1 and 2, and he's got the preferred line. Vargas gonna look on the inside here. Good place to look on the restart. Doesn't get the run. Cozy already off to the races, and Frisch all over the back of Vargas. Although top side is key here, so you're gonna have to.
Cosman on the wall. Hang on. We're living.
We're living. Are you sure?
Well, he just lost his fender. Oh, trouble! Kusan! Kusan around into Easterday. Fiasco. And
Fiasco,
caution number 3 on the night.
Oh my God, guys! God.
He just lost it all on his own. Replay coming up right here.
Tires are cold.
Gets a little loose off of 2, and then heading into turn 3. Well, this is actually the lap prior.
Yeah, it's turn one.
It's turn 1 where it happens. So this is half a lap before.
Eastern
Cosman got the wall, lost the fender. And then going into turn 1 right here. Yeah, he just got loose before he even got into the corner.
Yep, just.
And
poor
then
Eastern.
DT misses it. Dale hits the wall. Ben does not. And poor Fiasco, he does not as well. Let's talk to the man, the Kia Kusan man of Keenan Kusan.
I don't think he wants to talk to us.
He just left it. Oh no, he moved himself to a different channel. Let's try it again.
Keenan! How you doing?
Oh, I don't want to talk about this. Don't.
Well, you're gonna have to. This is
That's
this
fair.
is our way of
the Team Rick 1 and 2 right away. Perfect.
You just got a little loose heading into 1 and 2. Just is the downforce on the Kia not as good as the American models? That
Yeah,
are
on my screen, I'm having some internet issues, and on my screen, Cosman was like flipping. So I was like, all right, cool, I'll just drive around this, and then he was still there, and then I panicked going into turn whatever it was. Just ran out of talent. I don't know what to tell you, but it's a long race, and everyone's gonna die. It's just my turn.
Yeah, your number was up. So I mean, did you fast repair this time, by?
I'm gonna try not to, but I figured there's gonna be another yellow in about 45 seconds, so I just get my lap back. Not a big deal.
That's
but
the common theme.
Yeah, I got a minute of optionals. I'm just gonna try to play the long game and war of attrition because I'm not fast here. My 15 minutes of practice were all I've driven on Bristol, so I'm just going in with like no expectations. Normally that works out for us. So
if you biff it again, be expected to be back up here to explain yourself.
oh yeah, that's totally fair. I'll start thinking of like companies to shout out or like charities or something. I'll make a show of it. We're good.
Start just using the distraction tactic.
Correct.
Well, good luck the rest of the way, and hopefully the long game plays out for you. Man.
Thank you, brother.
Keenan the Kia Kusan.
Well, at least we're making more drivers aware that this is what we're going to be doing as this goes on. So
Yeah.
if they want to stop talking to us, they better stop wrecking out there. So.
Yeah. I saw. Okay, there he is. I saw Champagne jump into Discord for 2 seconds, but he's in a different channel now. So it's an option to talk to him at some point.
Not that I don't want to talk to Champagne. I'm not sure he wants to talk to us.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah.
If he gets a podium, he's gonna have to talk to us. But that's a different story.
I have a lot of respect for Champagne's speed. If he drove a little bit less aggressive, I think he'd be a well-liked guy. But the aggression has cost a lot of people some spots and a lot of people some body panels. So there's a lot of dead weight that comes with that. So if he drove a little bit less aggressive, I think people would like the guy.
We're gonna go with the wide camera because I think we're gonna need it to see all the carnage going into turn 1. Well, we'll get a restart here. 20 laps complete.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna say 3 laps this time.
Cozy, Vargas, Frisch, Champagne, Travis Brown, green flag.
And again, Cozy with a great restart. And it looks like Frisch is trying to get Vargas because he's faster, but he just can't get around the guy. And now Champagne's a part of the conversation, and Vargas got a terrible run at it too. And here comes Frisch. No moves yet, probably for the better, boys. If we can get a couple of green flag laps here, I think I'd be okay. When is the end of the stage?
Lap 55. You saw Rusty Walrus for a moment. He comes up pit road. Cody, I don't know what happened to him, but he just went onto the apron. I don't know if he stopped or what. But the battle for second still going on between Vargas and Michael Frisch.
And Vargas having the better corner speed, but it looks like Frisch has got the better everywhere else speed. Can't quite make the move happen. He's going to have to use the bumper. I'm afraid of saying him to do that because it's going to wind up inevitably with another caution.
Here he goes, inside.
Here he goes, inside. Going to have to pull the squeeze, push Vargas up the track. Vargas going to have to get on the hammer out of turn 2. Nothing doing this time by. Frisch going to have to fall back in line. Now, the danger here is that Champagne is right behind them, and if any moves that he makes on Vargas that don't work, it brings Champagne in closer so that he might wind up losing that 3rd spot.
Oh, here he comes, back to the bottom.
Right run out of 2. He looks to the bottom. He's going to have to throw.
Slide job. He got it.
He drove that pretty dim. I actually expected him to, kill Vargas' momentum, but Frisch a second. And you know who's loving to see this is that 99 who is now almost about half.
Look just behind these guys, and look at the 2 cars that are behind Vargas. It's Champagne and Cosman.
We need to like drama. We need like a drama watch.
Yeah. Cosman told us that all the damage that's on that race car is from the contact that him and the 23 have had over the past couple of races, including the right side after the contact at Michigan, the rear bumper after the contact at Martinsville and Atlanta, the front end after something, and on the inside is Cosman. Might race him clean for now, and he's got the spot.
That is a level of salt only found in McDonald's French fries, and I love it.
In fact, he's going to try and go all the way here and get Vargas.
Wow, he is, wow, he's got that car hooked up, and I can't actually tell if he's got any actual damage because of all the fake damage.
He does not. He's been ahead of the carnage so far. And this is, by far, knock on wood, the longest green flag run of the night.
At least now you take it. Right, there we go. And Frisch is closing in on Michael Cozy Jr. I caught them out of the corner of my eye. He's not doing it at any kind of, like, super speed, but he is
Here's Cosman inside of Vargas. Vargas hit the wall off the corner.
And that's easy to do here. Vargas
he had such a great run off of 4 until he got the wall.
And that's probably why he had the great run.
Yeah.
Needed an extra 6 inches of track, couldn't get it there, and Cosman's going to complete the pass.
Cosman to thirds. Go back to the battle for 6th. Drive through, and Moonhead, who got the wall in turn 1 on entry.
Moonhead looking like he's burning the tires up. A little loose up there on the tie side. Drive through look on the bottom in the 77. Can he make the pass work? Not quite. The high side is the
Dale Reynolds.
Drive through playing defense there. Has to bring the car up in front of Reynolds to kill the momentum so he doesn't wind up losing that spot. Think about Bristol and think about tracks when you have one lane to pass is if you don't make your pass happen, you are in danger of losing your spot to the car behind you. And that is exactly what Drive Through went to cover there for us. Now he's got to reload, try again. And Champagne got around Vargas up ahead of them.
Yep, new car in 4th spot. It's Champagne now, not Vargas. It passed Vargas.
It is no longer Vargas.
Yep. Back to this battle for 6th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Travis Brown, Drive Through, and Dale Reynolds all on a nice little train here.
And Reynolds with an impressive run, laid down the stretch, led a couple last, won a stage at Michigan, now kind of competing for the middle of the top, or the back half of the top 10 here. That's a pretty good run for that 27.
Your Season 1 Core champion starting to come to life here on iRacing.
And that was on a completely different platform.
Yep, and we are now 20 laps away from the end of Stage 1.
And I'm not sure what Drive Through's waiting for here. Oh, he's got a great
run.
Go. Oh, he's got a great run. Throw it in at 1 and 2. As you can see, the track's starting to get black with all the rubber.
Oh, boy!
Oh, he doesn't quite get there. That's a lot of respect between those two drivers and them not dooring him.
Well, they made contact at Martinsville, remember. DT gave Moonhead a shot, wound up with Moonhead on his roof.
Harder to do here at the flat track. Or harder to do here at the bank track than a flat track.
Yep.
But woo. Now we've got everybody starting to reel these guys in back here. 6th, and there's KG as well running in 9th.
He was up in the top half of practice speeds. He didn't qualify. Started at the back. Now he's got Jonathan Cadell right behind him, as well as Easterday and David Schildhouse, who already spun out. He's now in 12th, fighting for 11th. Oh, trouble! Moonhead! What a save! Never mind. Into the inside wall. Oh, and Sloppy! Sloppy just got into Easterday going into 3, and the caution's out.
What? Where? I missed that part. Hold on, let me check this out.
They made contact as he tried to shoot the gap, and DT got into the back of the 01.
Where did he think he was? Anyway.
Yeah, he kind of set it up the middle and just got into Easterday. You'll see it back here in the top of the screen. Boink! I don't know. He was a little too close to the inside, but I guess he didn't want to kill Schildhouse, so he thought he'd kill Easterday. I don't know.
Something about
another
gaps,
angle.
Something about not going there, and something or other.
Another angle here. This is just like what happened to Martinsville, except the 01 didn't wind up on his roof. Vargas got into the wall, I think, then Moonhead did, and then he got tapped. And Dale Reynolds sneaks by and gets the spot. Cadell misses it because Moonhead cranked it back to the inside and avoided it. And we'll talk to the driver of the 01 and apparently one of iRacing's favorite hosts ever, Travis Brown.
Welcome up to the booth. Travis, how are you? First of all, congratulations on getting on the iRacing recap. Secondly, what happened?
I brushed the wall a little bit and Davin ran over me.
Typical Bristol.
Yeah.
So that was the longest green flag run you guys have had. You've been in the middle of these battles. You've been hanging on to that spot for a bit until you were unceremoniously removed from it. What are you seeing out there? You got a lot of anybody you got thinking compete with Cozy up there?
Frisch looks pretty fast. Everybody's knocking the wall down up there. This thing's just really tight. I got to apologize to everybody. I was in fourth gear and wasn't really thinking at the start, so I kind of stacked the field up, and I think I got some guys wrecked around in the back. But yeah, I don't know. Now I got a long night ahead of me coming up through the field here, so we'll see how it goes.
Well, no fast repair needed. A little bit light on the damage, and who needs fenders at Bristol? So good luck the rest of the way, man. Hopefully we won't talk to you again.
Appreciate it.
Well, at least till after the race.
There's Travis Brown, driver of the 01. Who, I mean, he was in and out so fast. I don't know if he used his fast repair or not. Car looks good. Top 6 have not pitted. Cozy, Frisch, Champagne, Cosman, Champagne, Vargas, and Dale Reynolds. Is you see Cody coming out of pit road. He is 2 laps down. Fiasco is 1 lap down. Rusty is on the lead lap, as well as everybody else. And we have a couple more pitting. Cadell, Ryan Burton, and
So Drive-Thru was the first driver from this lead pack to pit. Everybody else did that whole fake out thing.
Yep.
And boy, that was the longest. That was refreshing. There was racing happening.
Yeah, it was fun.
Pacing.
Yeah.
They were going at speed. They were making moves. Nobody was wrecking. And then here we are. Closing in on the end of the stage there. I think we're going to get, what, a green-white checkered here, perhaps? Close to it? A green-white checkered?
It's going to be a green, white checker. We'll get a restart.
Oh, is
with
it 55?
55, yeah. We'll get we'll get 8. I can't do math. We'll get 9 laps in the stage, and a long way to go.
The famous ORN math strikes again.
Yep. So, what do you think here? Do you think these new tires are going to work on such a short run?
I mean, it's not like they've had a long run before that. I don't know how many laps that won, but that was the most that these tires have endured. So I'm not sure new tires are as much of an advantage as if we had gone, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 laps under green. But here we are, green again! Cozy out in the front again, and plenty of Frisch out there on the outside. That 58 is fast. He's going to give Cozy a run for his money here. And Cosman and Champagne right next to each other. Battling for third, keeping it clean so far.
Oh, trouble! Travis around again. Saved it. What a save by Travis Brown.
What a dirt track it is.
Oh, we've got a gaggle. Easter Day up the middle. Look out with Vargas on the outside. Dale Reynolds on the inside. Vargas is still slow. There's still 3 wide.
And
Ben got the wall hard, and he's going to lose a bunch.
Here
comes Shieldhouse up the middle 3.
Where did he come from? He was in the back of this group, and they're 3 wide again.
He pitted, and he's making it work. Vargas still stuck on the outside. Drive-through in the middle now.
Being stuck on the outside is not necessarily so bad here because that's where the speed's at, but oh my Lanta, Vargas cannot keep it out of the wall. They're 3 wide again!
Oh, and Easter Day! Now he's clear.
Cleared himself there.
Yep.
A little bumper tap to the nose like, hey, I want this spot. Hey, thanks.
And Shieldhouse has moved into 4th. Where's Gary Owen going? There he is.
Owen moving up from the inside to the outside, making moves.
And Shieldhouse to 3rd. He's flying. Car in the wall. Dale Reynolds still in the wall. Reynolds.
Lose all of losing all those spots. That is.
Yep. He's back there with Vargas now.
At the end of the stage here, and they are gaggled up here toward the front. How did Frisch wind up way back here? What happened?
Getting Kusan to pit road. Whoa, Gary Owen. And Frisch is in the wall. I think it got to be the tires.
I'm guessing new tires were a factor here because these guys on the old tires are just getting left like they're standing still.
Well, and Shieldhouse just took 2nd, and now he's in striking distance to the lead as everybody else is in the wall. Champagne and Cozy both in the wall. Here comes Shieldhouse. 2 to go in the stage. Inside, he's got it.
And that's
1 lap to go in stage 1.
Oh, that's going to piss off Cozy a lot. He had been dominating the stage up until this point, but them new tires are proving to be a factor as Gary Owen trying to take 3rd. Not that it matters because you only get points for winning the stage. But oh my land,
David Shieldhouse spin and win stage 1. David Schildhouse.
And I think Easterday clipped Champagne at the line.
Caution's now out.
Oh, look out! Oh, look! Oh my God! Drive-through just clipped Easterday on the backstretch.
Oh, and Easterday's in the wall. Took out the cone.
Oh, look out!
Let's get a replay.
Not sure.
And he just turned left. Oh, slapped him.
Yeah, I'm not sure
And
what happened.
oh, he just caught the inside wall.
And in true Easterday fashion, involved in somebody else's wreck and somebody else's issue, just a victim of circumstance there. That 53.
Well, let's talk to the guy that made the contact, 77.
Hey, drive-through. What happened at the end of the stage there?
I don't know. You have to tell me.
Looks like Easterday was there. You just came down on him.
It looks like he turned a little too much left off the corner and just kind of caught him left rear to right front and got him down on the.
Yeah, I already apologized to him. I was reached for the end stage button, and I guess the wheel wasn't as straight as I thought it was. And I killed him.
Yeah, you did. You did. Well, I mean, shouldn't say killed him. He just put a light tap on the inside, spun around. Certainly not ideal for the 53. But here we go. Technical difficulties have caused that one.
But what about the contact between you and Travis earlier?
Oh, he already apologized for that one. He got the wall 3 times in that run. And he got away with it every single time, apart from that one. Because I tell you what, I almost ran his ass over so many times.
And can we talk about strategy here? You stayed out. You're the race leader. Everybody else has come onto pit road. What's up?
Oh yeah, apparently I was busy apologizing to Ben when the pits were open. So we're gonna get some laps led. I don't mind. I mean, I'll just sit at the top. I'll just get some laps led. They're probably gonna wreck here anyway, so yeah.
I mean, the last time we had somebody up here in the booth and they said that you guys went like 20 laps green. So
I mean, it's just gonna keep shuffling the order anyways. Even if I go to the back, we will make some strategy calls and get back up here. I'm not too worried.
all right. Well, you got a lot of speed there at the end. Anybody think sleeper to take this race?
It's gonna take a lot.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, good luck. Keep the nose clean, and hopefully we don't talk to you until this thing's over.
I mean, I want to talk, but for good
I mean,
reasons.
you want to talk? I mean, talk.
Not for dumping my friends. Sorry, man.
We can talk. What did you have for lunch today? No, anything good?
I tell you what, I had some shawarma last night, and I didn't eat for like 12 goddamn hours because it was such a big plate, and it was so damn good.
I've never had shawarma.
Oh, what you got?
I don't even know what it is. So that.
Shout out Yassine's shawarma, damn good.
I'm gonna have to find a way to try some shawarma. I've heard it's good, but I've never had it. I had Lunchables for lunch today because I didn't feel like eating a lot. And they're like perfectly.
We're 1 to green here, boys.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'd like to get out now. Thank you.
Yeah, you get back down there. You go. You go.
See
do
ya.
that. You drive the thing.
There he goes. So, 60 laps are complete. Let's take a look. Race summary. 5 cautions for 24 laps. So a little under a full stage under a little under half of a full stage under caution. We've had 2 lead changes though. We've got 140 laps to go on the restart.
And that restart is about to happen.
Yep.
And drive-through took the outside. Okay, that makes sense.
Yep. And
he's
he'll
got
put
the
Vargas
shot.
on the bottom.
Green
Not
is
Vargas.
out. Drive-through got the jump and a half on the rest of the field here. He's going to jump up to about a 2-car length lead, and Champagne and nowhere to go, and Vargas pressuring him, and Frisch right behind him, and Cadell in 5th, who we haven't talked about much. And here
We're
comes
going to need to
Rhino.
get you oxygen out here after this race is done.
Look out!
Frisch got into the back of Vargas, I think, and got. Oh, Vargas is around! Can he save it? Right in front of the field! Oh, he saved it! What a kill! Wow!
Wait, anybody else?
And there's no caution!
No!
We're still green! Unbelievable!
You know what? That was good. Good shot.
NASCAR
Great.
Xfinity Series driver Ryan Vargas, as we've got Gary Owen, same spot, he saved it! Trouble!
Whoa.
Fiasco in the wall, caution!
Where at?
Turn 2.
Let's go back here. Thinking about Wawa. I mean, in fairness, I'd be thinking about Wawa too. So.
He just got loose on his own, tried to save it, overcorrected. Right in front of Schildhouse, and he missed it, I think. Let's go back. Let's go back
What a net code
to Vargas. So he does get hit by Frisch on the front stretch. Cadell sends it up the inside, and Vargas just lost it on the outside, and lost it, and lost it, and lost it. Didn't even hit the wall. I thought he was going to hit the barrels at the end of pit road. Just barely touched the cone. We got to go on board with the 6 of Ryan Vargas. How about this? I mean, wow.
That was an impressive bit of driving by the rest of the field there to not wipe every single person could have been involved in that wreck except for the top 2.
Let's talk to him. And they were wrecking even more. I missed that. KG got turned around, but here's Vargas.
Hi.
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah.
So we saw you take a little bit of
Anything you want to talk about? Yeah.
Saw you take that shot to the rear coming out of 4 and then just didn't get the car back to under you. What happened?
I mean, I was talking with Cosman just now because he's in the other channel. He was saying that once you kind of heat these tires up just real quick, I guess, it'll just shoot you right around. You won't have any grip. And that was essentially the case. I went into turn 3, and I lifted my normal points, didn't drive it in any deeper, didn't do anything crazy. And, I mean, that thing spun right around. So, definitely not what I expected, but hoping that we can recover from that.
All right. Well, you look fast. Car looks good, both literally and as far as telemetry goes. Anything you got keeping in your back pocket that you want to share with us? Plans for the later half of the race?
I think really it's going to come down to a game of fresh tires. That's why I just came in right now. I knew since I was in the back, it wasn't going to hurt for me to come down. I mean, I got swallowed up on that second to last restart I was like 5th. I was either 5th or 4th. And I went all the way to the back just because I had older tires. So new tires is going to be the key to this race, I think. Those who have the best tires are those who manage it the best. But I also need to figure out this place a little bit better. This is my first time driving these things here, but it's fun. I enjoy it.
Well, it was good talking to you again. Hopefully we won't talk to you again involving an incident, and then we can talk to you at the end of the race, maybe when you pull it up onto the podium or even win this thing. Who knows?
Yeah, hopefully.
They got it. Ryan Vargas. 1 lap to green.
All right. This is exciting. That was I can't believe that he didn't wipe out the whole field.
I know. I thought that was going to be the big one.
Really thought that was it. I really thought that was going to be the be all end all of the field, and everybody was going to use their fastest pairs. Also, apparently Keenan exploded, and so did Travis. Neither of them have come back out.
Well, Travis is done. Keenan's on pit road.
He's been sitting there. He said he was playing the long game, but I think this is a little bit longer than he
anticipated. He's been there for 9 minutes. We'll look into it. Green flag.
Green flag is out. Champagne did not get a good start, and that's going to give Cozy the shot on the outside. Drive through out back out to the lead, sporting that hilarious caution bumper. And here comes Cozy.
Inside. See ya. New leader, Michael Cozy Jr.
Oh, and he's going to cross him over.
Oh, got loose. Caution. Trouble. Rusty. KG.
Oh, look out. Frisch just... Ugh. Oh, boy. That could have been bad.
Dale Reynolds is around as well. Back in front of everybody else. 2 separate incidents.
Frisch also got into Cozy in turn 1 and 2 there as well.
Okay, so it started with KG. He got around. Back here was Schildhouse and Vargas. And this is a little bit before that, so we'll keep rolling. Accident was going into 3, so here we go. So it's the cautions for KG. Oh, he got the wall. And, oh no, Vargas just got loose, put Schildhouse in the wall, and then KG spun trying to avoid. Rusty's going to get into him right here, pick the tires up off the ground. But further up the road, you've got the 27. Oh, Cozy got some, and Sloppy Joe ran over Dale Reynolds.
That is the second time Sloppy has run somebody over like that.
I mean... clobbered him.
And Cozy got tapped right there at the end as well. I said that when they went to caution, but we were busy screaming about other stuff as well, so it got lost in the...
I want to talk with Keenan first, because I want to know what on earth happened.
Keenan, I'm big sad that we're talking to you, man. Like,
Yeah,
really...
I'm just lost right now.
So I used my fast repair by accident. I went in the wrong pits again. I've never raced on Bristol, so I was just confused. I went in the wrong pit lane. That rechecked it, so I ended up using my fast repair. Moonhead was trying to go by me on the inside, and I wiggled a little bit, neck coated him, and he like boot scoot and boogied the entire back straight, and then just couldn't catch it and threw me into the wall. I'll be back out there, but I'm out of it. I'm just picking bones.
Well,
now.
he's out too. So what?
Oh yeah, he felt pretty bad about it, but it wasn't his fault. Like I came down on him a little bit and neck coated him. I don't think he didn't just like whip it right and turn into me. It is what it is. It's Bristol.
It's Bristol, baby.
Yeah, he came in my chat like I ran out of town. I'm like, well, if I wouldn't have turned down any of you, none of that wouldn't have happened. So,
it's hard. I mean, you're out of the race. Travis
technically.
Is also, yeah, well, I mean, like out of contention.
Yeah.
You're not. Like,
unless everyone wants to park it for 20 laps.
Off on the telemetry if we had that.
Yeah.
But I mean, you get a chance to watch the race. You have a chance to kind of feel out how everybody's doing. Anything you've seen from the track that you can share with us up here?
Man, it's slick out there. The bottom is basically ice, especially on new tires. This car doesn't have the grip or the downforce that the A, B, or C car do. So to make things work on the bottom, that's how I spun earlier, as I tried to go on the bottom and just couldn't hold it. So everyone's going to be riding the top, and if you're not comfortable riding the top, it's even worse because you're scared of hitting the wall, and then so you're really seeing the skill gap of a couple of guys that, like myself included, that really don't have experience here, and guys who have run a ton of races here.
Okay, I found the incident now. I don't know what lap this was, but you and him kind of like Casey caned. That was
I
something.
wiggled coming off the corner. On my screen, we were like half a car length away from each other.
I would. I hate to interrupt the.
We going
but
green? Yeah, we're going green. But
I'm sure we'll talk to you again at some point before the end of the race.
I'm sure you will, man.
green flag. All right, here we go.
Green flag is out. Drive-thru got another great run, but Cozy is just dominant out of these turns. I'm not sure if it's the tire difference. I mean, I don't know what the tire difference is for them, but they're now side by side. Drive-thru's going to take it across the stripe. Cozy now is stuck on that bottom, and as you just heard from Keenan, that bit is ice. But if anybody is going to do it, it's the immortal one.
Well, drive-thru's on about 17 lap holder tires. Here comes Cozy, not clear. DT keeps his foot in it.
Gonna take the lap. It looks like Cozy's
now
gonna
he's clear.
And I don't think Drive-thru's got anything to get there. Cozy back to lead. Here goes Frisch underneath the Champagne. At the same time that Cosman goes underneath of Cuthbertson.
He doesn't have any room to slide up, so it's pretty much going to be a loss as DT hits the wall. Still green, still good. Easterday hits the wall a little further back. Still good.
Yeah, saw that. I'm thinking Frisch is going to try to use DT as a pick here.
Maybe, but here comes Cuthbertson on the outside.
Here goes Champagne underneath of Drive-thru.
Oh, Vargas again.
Vargas wiggling still.
Saved it. I don't know how.
Woo, he's still wiggling.
Moly.
The wiggly boy back there. And now it's a matter of can Champagne run down Cozy. We're gonna thinking about up here at the front. Frisch now first battling with Cuthbertson. Let's look at the back of the field. Everybody else kind of leveling out. Joey the battering ram Stone.
Trying to get by Schildhouse here. This is for 10th.
See how that works out for him.
Whew.
Not well, apparently, is the answer to that
gets
question.
the spot.
Woo! Here comes KG.
Hello.
If you don't hit that top side with the momentum, if you slide up there, like your back bumper has got a target on it. That's about what we saw.
Gaggle for 4th. Cuthbertson, Frisch, and Cosman.
Cuthbertson has been outside of Frisch for all of these laps so far and just can't get clear in that 91. I don't know if that's lingering damage or if he just doesn't have the speed that Frisch has seemed to have found on the inside line.
Here comes Frisch. Well, for a moment.
Yeah, I think he's gonna wind up falling back here and just trying to fall back in line because he's gonna wind up losing more spots if he keeps battling these guys.
Maybe.
Gotta play the long game. Ish, I guess. I don't know. I don't drive.
Cadell and Easterday are battling right behind him. That's for 7th.
And Cadell
thought about going to the middle there.
Cadell quietly competitive. Showed up and won his first race.
It's that Martinsville strategy coming back. He just turned Easterday.
Oh, hang on, Ben.
What a save.
Wow, that is a beautiful piece of driving by yesterday there, but Raw Gator going to get the raw end of the stick on that one, and also got on the spots. And I don't think that was. I think that was just another shot.
And Cuthbert's in the wall, keeps it going. So
and
Fresh
Cadell.
did get that spot.
Cadell climbing up through the ranks here. Like I was saying, he showed up, won his first race, and it's just been quietly competitive the rest of the time he's been here. Doesn't do anything flashy. Doesn't get involved in a lot of wrecks, and before you know it, he's in the top 5, top 10. Then he's winning races. So
Michael P. Frisch to third. Let's go up front to the battle for the lead. Champagne and Cozy go on board here with Champagne trying to hunt down the man with 3 wins and the points leader.
the immortal one, Michael Cozy Jr., unfazed, ice in his veins. But Champagne not bashful with the bumper. So we might see a little bit of a move here. Might try to get some of those lead a stage points, win a stage points. It's a matter of how aggressive. Well, who am I kidding? It's gonna be a lot of aggression when he gets up there. So,
but I mean, there's so much of this race left. We're not even halfway through the race. We've still got 20-some laps to go, 15-some laps to go in the stage. But here he comes to the inside for the lead.
Nothing there, nothing doing for him as they head down into 3 and 4. He falls back into line. He's going to have to line this up as best he can if he's going to make a move on Cozy. And normally I would see your point about the not being aggressive, a lot of a race left. But when have you ever seen Justin Champagne be not aggressive at any moment?
I know. Hey, Keenan Nakia-Kusan, just a note, back on the racetrack. Beautiful race car.
You love to see it, putting more of a gap in case Travis magically winds up back on the track, and he's going to wind up with a point. I think he's the last points-playing car on the track right now.
Keenan will, yes.
Yeah.
Travis Brown will not get points for tonight. Hopefully we'll see him next week at the Roval. I know, at the Roval. Who put that on the schedule?
What? Why did we do the Roval? Here
Here comes
comes
Champagne for the lead. Couldn't get there. Cozy got the better run on the high side. 10 to go in stage. No, that math's wrong. 15 to go in the stage.
Oh, boy. The famous ORN math.
5 plus 5 does not equal 5, just a note.
Yeah. You'd think that a guy with a college degree and a guy getting a college degree would be better. It's just not.
Well, I mean, I am required to take one single math class, and that has been taken, so forget it.
Mine was accounting, so, you'd think I'd know how to count by that point if I took accounting, but no.
Oh, lap cars, 3 wide.
Woo! Cody sticking
that
it
was
up.
fun.
Typically, you put the car on the high side, get it out of the way, but the high side's the fast lane here, so
Yeah.
that's going to bring Champagne
what?
right to the bumper of Cozy. Webb.
4th place, Sloppy Joe.
What? When did that happen?
I mean, and here he goes to the inside for 3rd on Frisch. And he's going to get it. He is on fresher tires than these guys.
Than these guys, because he's going to have the better rubber heading towards the back end of the stage here.
Him and Cadell are on the freshest tires, and Schildhaus. Schildhaus is trying to get by Cadell and Cosman right now for the 5th spot.
Place himself in
New
there.
leader, Justin Champagne for now. Here comes Cozy back on the outside, off of 2.
They are side by side battling. They've got what? How many laps left?
10.
10?
Now 9 right here.
9 to go. They're side by side in a 1 and 2. They've not relented. This is going to let Sloppy catch up.
Yeah.
This could wind up. You could wind up. He might steal another stage win from Cozy here if Champagne doesn't do it. A lot of respect. You see a lot of respect between the 23 and the 99. Not something you see often when that 23 is involved. Usually there's a little bit more bumper. But they're racing each other really clean.
And Sloppy's there.
He is indeed there. He is a part of this conversation.
His last lap, he was half a second faster than the 2 cars in front of him last time by. They're about even this time. 7 to go, and they're both in the wall. Cozy, and 3 wide for the lead.
Oh boy.
Oh my God! I just watched Champagne lift and Sloppy Joe to 2nd.
I've never seen that ever.
And Sloppy's going to try and go all the way. Remember, he is on fresher tires.
So it looks like the pit strategy going to play out here. He must want to high-five his crew chief if he gets this stage win here.
Almost clear. 5 more.
Gets the lap lead point there, and he's got to keep it in front. He's got it. Sloppy
New
Joe
leader, Sloppy Joe, and here comes Champagne for 2nd.
Champagne not to be relented. Still got a bone to pick with that 99. Will not relent that spot. Now Sloppy Joe pulling away. New tires. You heard it from Keenan earlier. Tires are going to be the factor here. So we've got coming in on 3 to go, I think.
Yep.
All right.
They can
cool.
look further back. Rusty Walrus and DT battling for 14th place. DT's really fallen off on those old tires. They've lasted more than a stage at this point. And Rusty trying to get the spot.
Yeah. We had a caution earlier in the stage, and since then it's just been green. You love to see it.
Yeah.
Shieldhouse is stuck.
Yeah, back here with Frisch, and he's got not Fiasco, what am I saying? Rawgator right behind him.
Who's been quietly moving his way to the front as well in that 85.
1 lap to go here in stage number 2.
And more interesting is Champagne going to finally... I don't think he's got it. I don't think Champagne
too far
has
back. Sloppy Joe, stage winner at Bristol.
What a run for that 8 car that last stage. Wow. And he is pumped on the radio. Cautioned out.
Bring up and talk to our stage winner, Sloppy Joe.
Hey, Sloppy, congratulations on the stage win.
Oh my God, the Heat driver did something in here? I can't believe it.
You got the stage win. You stole it from Cozy, who has had 2 stages in a row stolen from him now. Tires refreshers, you guys play a different pitch strategy than everybody else to get yourself in that position to take that stage?
Yeah, we had a little bit of damage and everything, but, sorry, I'm pitting right now. I'm focused. We came in after we thought we got a little bit of damage from that spin from the Cozy under caution, but I'll tell you what, the guys up in the box, they're doing a great job spotting and calling it as it is, and I've had some experience running the ARCA car here at this track, so we've been having a lot of fun. I feel really good about my chances here. I love this track. Now we got a little bit of a green flag run. We were able to do something, so I'm pretty pumped as Cozy beats me off pit road. Gosh darn it!
Well, now you got to contend with the immortal one, Michael Cozy Jr. out there. He's going to be outside of you there on the restart, but good luck the rest of the way.
Absolutely. Hey, he's one of the best to do it. Just had to be up here. Gonna go try to get a win for the Heat boys.
You got it. Sloppy Joe, winner of stage 2. Only 8 cautions, which means we need 10 or more cautions to break the record.
Oh, please don't say those things.
And there you see the pit times. Michael Frisch, a 13.5-second pit stop. Cosman, a 13.3 on pit road.
Damn. Somebody's pit crew had their Wheaties this morning.
Yeah. So why don't we talk to stage bridemaid Michael Cozy Jr.
Second straight stage that you had somebody eke you out in the last couple laps. You still feel confident you can win this thing?
Yeah, I'm in the lead. I'd like to see one of these bastards pass me.
Champagne couldn't do it. He's been the one that's giving you the most struggle all night. At any point were you worried about that?
I mean, a little bit, but that's just this track sucks, man. You can't pass here at all. And I mean, unless you're on way fresher tires, that's about it. I just think it stinks, but we'll see. Hopefully, I can just park it here for the last 80 some laps and be all right. But sometimes it's not that easy at Bristol.
Well, you do have one more pit stop that you're going to likely have to make as far as fuel goes. You're looking like maybe mid-stage, late mid-stage. I guess it depends on how far out you get, huh?
Yeah, you probably want to be the last guy to take tires, but you also want to be the first guy to take tires so you can get to the front first and be there. But it's unfortunately, it just turns into a game at this point. So keep an eye on when everybody takes tires. It'll be interesting.
Oh, right. Well, good luck the rest of the way, and hopefully we talk to you at the end of this thing.
I hope so. We'll see you.
Michael Cozy Jr., your stage bridesmaid twice tonight. He is going to try and be out in front for the last couple. At this point, he's close to leading the most laps. He only needs to lead a couple more since he pretty much dominated these first 2 stages. Half a lap from green. So if you're, let's say you're 4th right now. Let's say you're Justin Champagne.
Yeah.
And we get a caution in 30 laps, and then we get a caution 40 laps after that. Do you pit both times?
No, No.
If so, when do you pit? Do you pit early, or do you pit late as we're back to green?
You heard it from Cozy. You're going to want to be the first guy to get tires and the last guy to get tires. So I think it's really going to depend on how far out Cozy can get in that 99 and when he
Oh, Frisch, what a save!
tires
And
are
here
cold.
comes Champagne.
Champagne underneath is going to steal that third spot from him.
And these guys are all on new tires. Roll, trouble. Cosman. And Reynolds. And where's the caution? There it is.
Fiasco,
Oh, and
there it is.
Fiasco again. And KG almost hit him. Oh, my goodness.
Rusty Walrus involved as well.
Caution number 9.
I don't know if we need to remind everybody. Tires are cold.
Oh, Fiasco almost had it, and Dale clipped him right at the end. And, all right, well, let's go up here to the 84. It all stacks up behind Champagne. He's the first car that gets sideways off of turn 4. He sends it in. Car's a little loose. He gets on the gas. The car's really loose. And here comes everybody else. Cosman spins, basically trying to avoid Frisch. Bounces off of Vargas into Dale. And then there goes Fiasco. Rusty just hooked it into the inside wall, I think.
I thought Rusty might have like been involved in the wreck, but it looks like he just lost it on the front stretch and then parked it there so that he didn't get involved in it.
I think he panicked in Rusty fashion, saw the wreck, turned left, and yeah, he just turned it too far to the left and lost it. He tried to do what Kyle Cuthbertson did, except he hit the wall and Cuthbertson did not. Pits are open and there are folks on it, including Michael Frisch. First car off pit road on new tires. 9 cautions so far tonight. Let's talk to somebody. Ben Easterday. Here he is.
Not only did our team's head coach get ruled out for Sunday, but you're out here getting beaten, banged around. How you feeling?
I'm feeling okay. I'm disappointed I accidentally used my fast repair, so it was a good thing I did a lot of weaving through the last wreck there. But yeah, we'll just see how many people get damaged and see if I don't get involved and see if we can put this car up front.
So for people watching, when we talk about fast repairs, you get to the car, it cleans the car up entirely, no damage, nothing. You're back to 100%. But talk to people about what it's like not having that fast repair in your back pocket, especially at a track like Bristol.
If you wreck and you hurt your engine, or if you damage your suspension good enough, you are pretty much done for the race. So there's no backup, there's no secondary. It's just this is my only car I have, just like in real life.
Does it change your driving style at all? Are you still trying to be as aggressive, or do you back off a little bit, or how does that affect that?
You know what? I take Dale Jr.'s approach, and you always have to race for the front. And if you change something, then you're most likely going to be in a worse spot at the end.
All right. Well, we hate being up here in the booth and see you get bounced around. Like it seems like that happens at least once a week. But hopefully you can keep it clean and wind up there at the front before this thing is over.
Yep. Thank you.
Ben Easterday, miserable Browns fan and driver of the 53 car.
fellow miserable Browns fan.
I'm sorry, but
it's that's not an ideal situation. I mean, even in making the playoffs, the Browns found a way to Browns it. So genuinely not surprised, but whatever.
half a lap to green.
We didn't get very far.
No. And, well, now we've got people, the top 6 are all on old tires compared to everybody else. It's only about 7 laps, but is it enough at this point to make a difference, or is it going to make a difference in 15 laps? We'll find out. Green flag.
I think we're going to find out here in a couple minutes. I don't think we're going to see it too much at the start of the stage, but as the stage wanes down, if we don't get any more cautions here, you're going to see some of these guys on the newer tires flying up through the rest of these dudes. Cozy jumps out to an amazing lead already. And Sloppy, he's there.
Trouble! 85. And Burton. And KG. Terrible wreck. And Vargas as well.
Oh,
another crash. This one involving another 4 cars, and the cautions back out. And Gator just got turned again. Here's the replay a little late.
And
Where
let's see.
in the world did that 06 come from?
That's a good question.
Get an actual TV camera here. Not sure if he got help. If he did, I think it was from Jonathan Cadell. Through 3. And... Yep, Cadell got into him. Oh, that was a hard hit.
Ooh. Oh, just enough, too.
Yep. And then Vargas, he gets collected here at the very end. You'll see the 85 up ahead. He'll get sideways. Right there. Doesn't get any help, and then overcorrects it, comes back across into Burton. Vargas misses the first one, but when Burton comes down, Vargas has nowhere to go. He hits the inside wall, and that's when him and Vargas make some contact. Let's go. Let's talk to Ryan Burton again.
Hey, Ryan. How's it going?
Not
great.
Going.
You've been out there for a while now. We've heard that the inside of this track is really slick, really icy, but you got involved in somebody else's business, and what happened out there?
Yeah, that's a good question. Honestly, from my point of view, I just saw somebody get loose across my nose, tried to make it through, and then I didn't make it.
Before you know it, you were facing the wall, body everywhere, and just unfortunate. So you've still got plenty of time left in the race here. Where do you think you can wind up before this thing's over?
You know, it's been a really back and forth race for me. I've been going to the back, to the front, to the back, to the front. So honestly, anywhere between 5th and 19th.
All right. Well, hopefully you wind up there towards the front. You can catch that cycle as the green flag falls as you're up there towards the front. But good luck the rest of the way, and hopefully we don't talk to you until this thing's over.
All right. Thank you.
2 cautions in this stage. And we're already at 10 cautions on the night, so we only need 8 more, and we've got a long way to go in that category, as we are now.
Well, if we break the caution record and get 33 more, Keenan will be back on the lead lap.
You're right. Actually, I don't even think it needs that. I think they just give him a couple laps back, as Gator is still on pit road, a lap down. He's a lap down. He just came to pit road, as well as Cosman. But Cozy is still your leader, as we should get 1 to green this time by.
It's really hard to gauge how everybody's doing up here at the front when we have had approximately 3/4 of a lap of green
Yeah.
each restart so far. Whew. It's been a fun race, though, so far, for the most part, despite the abundance of caution. Ben Easterday up to 6th place now.
Yeah. He's been able to slide his way up. Cuthbertson's back in the top 5. He's 4th. You've got Sheldhouse up there as well. And then you got guys like Vargas, who were up at the front early. He's back in 11th. Dale Reynolds, 13th.
I'll bet. Misjudged where my hands were.
So we've got...
Cozy didn't even wait, he's gone.
71 laps to go, and Cozy's not wasting any time. Green flag.
Pace truck hit the apron, and Cozy hit the gas pedal. Here we are. Trying to make sure I don't miss anything that's happening up front. Cozy out to about a 4 or 5 car length lead.
Oh, drive through. Saved it. Got him and Cadell made some contact before. They're still good. You got Frisch and Schildhouse side by side. And Frisch will get the spot. That's for 6th.
And the tires are cold, and these guys down here on the bottom have got bigger balls than I would have being cold tires on the ice. Not a good way to go. But Easterday making it work, looking underneath the Cuthbertson.
And he might make it work here.
He's got him out of turns 1 and 2 into 3 and 4. Cuthbertson struggling up top, looks like. But it looks like he's going to try the crossover, but Frisch is there. He's going to block him off, and Easterday's going to take the spot. And Frisch is going to come right behind him.
Everybody's just kind of minding their own business right now. Everything's going pretty well. Back up to the top 3, because they're all pretty
close. They're about to run all that traffic.
Cozy, Sloppy, and Champagne. There's Gator on the apron. Bye.
Good call for him. And I'll tell you what, Sloppy, right there.
Yeah.
He's right there. This is an impressive drive by that number 8.
He's doing everything he can try and get his first win in the Core on iRacing. He finished second in the points last year. Doesn't look like he'll be able to repeat that this year, but he's just trying to get a win.
And he's pushing that number 8 real hard. He might wind up burning off his tires before he can make a move here, and that's
Well, maybe. And you've got guys like Easterday and Frisch. They're on fresher tires, and then you've got Cadell, who's on even fresher tires, back in the 7th spot. You've got 3 different tire strategies going on right now.
You can even say Frisch is on fresher tires.
There you go. Now you got it.
Oh, man. I'm funny. I don't care what chat says.
When do we ever, right?
That's true. I actually have them up this time, so I've been watching them. The hooligans that have been watching this race. They're here for the carnage. They're not here for the racing. We know why you're here.
Yeah, really.
Nah, plenty of carnage. So we had nine cautions, I think you said? 10?
Yep.
10 now?
And here
Yeah.
comes Sloppy inside for the lead.
Sloppy with a great run at a 1 and 2. Sticks the car on the inside of 3 and 4. Is not going to get there.
Yeah, it didn't get that great of a run.
He got a great run out of 1 and 2. Didn't get the run into 3 and 4 he needed. But now we've got Easterday and Frisch have caught up, and they are now part of this group. And there's a bit of a gap. Then it is Schildhouse, Cadell, and I didn't catch who was behind them. It's Cuthbert.
How about Jonathan Cadell? According to my scoring, he's been on pit road 13 times tonight.
My man went for freshies every caution.
I don't know how that's possible when we've only had 10 cautions.
Must
But
have
you do you, Cadell. Well, he probably pitted multiple times because Easterday has 11. He's made 11 stops. Gator's back on pit road. He's got 14 pit stops. So, yeah, back up front.
10 laps down, so that makes sense.
Well, yeah, he's back on pit road again. He's been on pit road for about 2 minutes.
And I believe we're seeing what Cozy said come to fruition here. It's hard to pass here. And Sloppy just can't make that pass stick.
On board with the 99 of Michael Cozy Jr. That top side is king, and you can't pass to save your life.
Sloppy's gonna need a run, and he's gonna need the bumper if he's gonna make anything happen here. And I think he might just want to place himself back here and keep himself up front as the laps wind down. Be there at the end.
He's getting an awfully good look at the front bumper of that 8 car. There's no doubt about it.
And Champagne keeping it cool in third. I think everybody here is waiting to see where pit stops end up, as we are closing in about halfway through the stage.
And closing in on 50 laps to go.
And when we hit around 50 to go, that's when I think we're going to start seeing. That's when we're going to start seeing these pit stops and see who goes when. Is Cozy going to be the control car, not only on the restart so far, but also on pit road? When Cozy goes, does everybody else go? That's the question we are waiting to answer. I'll tell you what, despite not being able to pass him, Sloppy is certainly trying to give Cozy some hell.
Yeah. I mean, I'm certainly impressed with that 8 car.
That's an
He was
impressive
at the back
run.
for most of this race. I forgot he was even in the All-Star race last week, just because he was at the back and we never really talked about him. And you know, this week he comes back and here he is running second, winning the stage for the first time this year as Frisch goes by Easterday.
And you got to give him credit. He was a heat driver, switching over to iRacing. He's made it work. He's had a couple gaffes in his iRacing career so far, but
I mean, who doesn't?
Undeterred in his strive to get a win here in iRacing, and looking a lot better every week. Granted, he drives professionally with simulators, so like.
Yep. Here comes Champagne.
Here comes Champagne. Champagne tired of looking at the back of the garage. Guys, number 8 sticks it underneath, can't make it stick.
49 laps to go.
I don't know if Champagne just got a run there and just wanted to see what he can make work or what, but down on that icy bottom side, taps the wall.
Gator has parked it for the night.
And Cody Hicken in the wall to try to stay out of the way.
Look out, almost Casey Caning himself up there. And everybody else gets by.
Woo! Whoop. Champagne almost got run over by Sloppy. You better mark this moment there, Sloppy. In any other situation, Champagne would have ran you over.
Champagne got the wall, and here comes Frisch.
Frisch on slightly better tires. Looking to make it stick. I think you can start to see these guys are starting to lose the speed that they had.
Yeah. And Frisch is going to give up for now.
Champagne spotted him the inside line there by catching the wall, but couldn't make anything stick. Not sure. I don't know if anybody's pitted yet. I haven't really been paying attention to pit road. I've been watching this battle for first.
I don't believe so, no. No,
And
nobody
Cody's
has.
got pulled away.
Yeah, little by little. But we haven't seen too many of these long runs tonight to see how anybody does on the long runs.
That is indeed true. As we are coming in on lap 150, we're starting on lap 159. I'm waiting to see. I don't know where anybody's fuel's at. I don't know how everybody's doing. It's we're gonna be seeing some forced pit stops here soon.
Champagne in the wall. Here comes Frisch.
Looking to make it work on the inside line. He's gonna be side by side out of turn 2. Still there. Can he make it work through 3 and 4? Champagne's been in the wall a couple times up here. Will it help Frisch get by him?
Dead even.
Oh, they're dead even at the line. Okay. Plenty of Frisch there on taking the middle line of the track, which you've seen work for a couple of these guys. So, and he's there. He's making it work. He is putting Champagne to work. Not quite clear, but he has got the spot.
Get sloppy a little farther up the road. There we go. Frisch to third.
Champagne falls to fourth. I don't know if that was a tactical maneuver to stay back that far, but now here comes Frisch looking to second. And Cozy's pulling away.
Yep. Now that they're battling, he is gone.
And Cozy, one of the better tire managers, just in general.
Yep.
So,
but Frisch is pretty darn good here too. We talked about it earlier. Yeah. Some of the drivers even said that Frisch may be the guy to beat Cozy, which is what happened last week. As Sloppy got the wall and Champagne takes third.
Yeah, unfortunate slip by there, but the 8 car, probably the tires are gone at this point.
Yeah. And Frisch is on fresher tires than everybody else. Last time by, Frisch just slightly faster, but only by a couple hundredths.
There's a back in the field a bit for 15th right now, or 14th. There is a 3-car battle between part of the Shrimp stable, Drive-Through Fiasco, and Rusty.
And they're 3 wide back here. Look out. And Rusty's going to take the spot and almost getting the drive-through.
Woo! There's always some joking going on that Rusty's going to run drive-through over. Still waiting for it to happen one of these weeks.
No, he's on live TV, so do it now. In fact, Rusty's going to get by him.
Still nobody pitting.
Nope. And Frisch has caught Cozy. He's cut the gap down a lot. He's been about a tenth faster the last couple laps. That last time by 2/10.
And I wonder if Cozy gets past, if he's going to then take the moment, seize the day, and take the pit stop then. Cody Hicken getting out of the way.
That time they were dead even that last time. Here we go for the lead.
First looking through the middle of the turn. Cozy on the high side. Cozy's going to get the better shot out of the turn, and Frisch isn't there.
I'm thinking they don't even have to pit here.
Going to have to reload and try again.
If they do have to pit, it's going to be late.
I was under the impression that the way that every race was set up was that you could make it all full first and second stages, and then you had to pit somewhere during the third stage.
Yeah, well,
maybe the cautions have helped them with fueling.
Well, it's possible, but I don't know if they needed to pit at Martinsville either. But we had 27,000 cautions, so it didn't matter. Same thing with Lanier, and same thing here.
And Cuthbertson, who was up there at the restart, has fallen back and is getting lapped there in the 17th spot in the 91.
Yeah, he's really fallen off, but he's on tires as old as Cozy's, and clearly Cozy's been able to manage it better with now under 30 laps to go.
And Frisch all over the back bumper of the 99. Man, I don't know. Oh, Cozy in the wall.
I have a feeling Frisch is going to have to move him, but here we go for the lead.
Frisch got the better run out of turn 3 and 4, 6 on the bottom.
And clear.
Not quite there. Not quite there. Cozy get the better run out of 1 and 2, down into 3 and 4 on the high side. If he keeps it out of the wall this time, I think he'll be okay.
Cozy's going to hang on to it here.
Yep, Frisch is going to have to reload and try again.
But you're only going to be able to do that a couple more times before you just got to give him the chrome horn and go on and get yourself a win. Frisch has yet to win a points race this year. He won the All-Star race last week in dominating fashion.
Dominated the All-Star race last week. He's been on the podium a couple times, but hasn't been able to take that top step yet.
Yeah, he finished, I believe, second at CTMP. These two made contact back at Iowa early. Frisch thought he was clear. He wasn't, and he got wrecked.
Yep.
And here we go, back to the back bumper of the 99, under 24 to go.
Frisch trying to make anything
Here we
work.
go.
But the tires are gone. Your options are limited. Limited.
Laminated.
The options are laminated. Oh man, so that happens when you spend all this time up here. Just kind of lose your mind.
Ryan Burton. Let's take a break from the battle for the lead for a second. He is in fifth. He's in fifth, and he's fighting for this top 5 spot. He's on the freshest tires out of anybody up here. Dale Reynolds also on the freshest tires behind him. And he's going to look for 4th on Sloppy and possibly 3rd on Champagne.
How many laps on his tires does he have?
He's got 55. The 2 cars in front of him are at 68 and 69.
Okay.
So Burton's are 6 laps fresher than Frisch's, and Frisch's are 7 laps fresher than Cozy's.
Going to become a tire game here at the end.
Yeah.
Cozy got a bad run into 1 and 2 there.
Now, if we see a caution, I have a feeling everybody's got to pit.
Oh, absolutely.
These tires are just too old.
Absolutely.
And Burton right there on Sloppy with 19 to go.
And Frisch making a look underneath the Cozy here. And Keenan's in the way.
Whoa. Still couldn't get there. Back to the battle for 4th. Burton still trying.
If Burton doesn't burn off his tires making moves here, he actually might have a good shot at maybe making it up to the top 2. Who knows?
Maybe. Unless these guys wreck trying to get by each other, which is always possible.
Drives are going a lap down. We are now up to 16th place, a lap down.
That's not good for the points. Because Cozy is your points leader and DT's second. Not good in the points. 3rd place in points, Cosman. Frisch is in 7th, so a win tonight could really bump him up, even though he's only made 4 starts. Caution!
Oh, look at the wrecking! Right in front of the leaders.
Cadell and KG, and the caution's out. Oh, boy.
Oh, it's going to get spicy.
Replay time. And Cadell just got scared, got the wall, got loose, and KG ran him over.
I don't know if KG really had time to react to get out of the way. Ran him over.
I don't think he did at all, and Vargas got a piece of it again. Well?
Where everybody is.
Well?
Pits are open this time.
This is going to put DT back on the lead lap.
And everybody, yeah, you can't not take tires here. If you were a lead lap car, you can't pass up tires here because you will just get run over on the restart.
Let's see, is anybody dumb enough to stay out? Anybody desperate? No. DT gets the free pass. Everybody else is on pit road. Bring up the pit time board. Let's take a look. Pit lane. Winner of the race off pit road.
Oh, Frisch is first.
Got him. Frisch smokes him off pit road. Then Champagne, Sloppy. I think Burton, then Cosman. And then Dale. Wow. DT is currently staying out, but he'll be coming to pit road this time. Michael Frisch is your race leader.
And he did take 4 too.
Who are we talking to?
Pick someone.
Eeny, meeny, Dale Reynolds. Haven't talked to him much on a broadcast. Hi, Dale. How you doing?
Well, Dale, welcome up to the booth.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing?
Doing good. Watching you be up there. We've seen you pop into the top 10, even the top 5 at times. And how's the car feeling?
I was real good on that last run. I think a lot of guys beat up their stuff, but they weren't anticipating on it going green. We kind of took care of it intentionally on the start there, and started moving up. Man, we started moving up, and the car was handling pretty good right there. It was cutting through the center good.
Well, that's good to see. You were involved in a little bit of a couple brush ups as the race goes on, but is there anything down there that you're seeing that we're not seeing up here?
Yeah, there was just a lot of people touching the wall, and then they kind of check up, and it caused a big field stack up. Yeah, pretty much for the most part, just a lot of little minor incidents like that evolve into big problems.
Indeed, they do. So you got what going on? 11 will be probably about 10 laps to go before when we go green again. Where do you think you're going to wind up here?
I think we're restarting on the inside. I'm hoping that we can get through turn 1 and 2 real clean. I really would love to get a top 10. I was hoping it would stay green and I could try and catch those guys there, maybe get a top 5. But I'm hoping that we can get through 1 and 2 clean here, get up to the top, and at least try to keep this thing inside the top 10.
All right, man. Well, best of luck to you the last leg here, and hopefully we'll talk to you here at the end of this thing.
10-4. Thanks, guys.
Dale Reynolds, driver of the 27. He's in P number 7 right now, as we should get 1 lap to green, which means we will have 10 laps to go on the restart.
Ooh.
Barney, get that caution flag ready.
Yeah.
Again.
Boy, these guys have been riding around single file on old tires. They're all on freshies. Oh, boy, here we go.
Remember this, we do have 3 overtime attempts if necessary. We've only had 11 cautions for 54 laps, so a full stage length of cautions still. But we made double digits, but still, I thought we were going to have 20-something after the first 10 laps. So we're doing good. Here we go. 10 to go on the restart, and Frisch is gone. Bye-bye.
Frisch got a great jump on Cozy there. That might actually wind up costing Cozy the race here. If he can't get that...
Dale, no.
Oh, no, Dale, we just... No,
Dale Reynolds. Oh, Cozy's around. Sloppy.
Oh, Cosman's in there. Drive-through's in
Cosman. It was 2 different wrecks. First, it was Dale getting sideways. Then Cozy got turned, I think, by Justin Champagne.
Oh, no.
I'm not 100% sure. I want to take a look at the replay first. I think he got into him. Let's take a look here at the replay. This is coming to green. Into turn 1. You're going to see Dale get sideways behind him. We won't worry about him yet. We'll focus on him in a moment. Let's take a look here. It's either going to be the 8 or the 23 that gets into the back of Cozy, if anybody hits him at all.
Nope, he dropped it.
On the outside, fresh tires, and wow, he just lost it.
That is a rare mistake from Michael Cozy.
And Cosman got loose. Sloppy got into Cozy, then got into Cosman. There you see Dale finally going around after he got help. Good grief.
Oh man. Oh man. I would talk to Cozy after that one, but I would be afraid of the expletives. That is a rare mistake for that.
I'm sorry to Champagne and Sloppy. I honestly thought that Cozy got help, but
it's not out of the realm of possibility. But I did not see anybody around him when I saw him on the backstretch. And I was very confused as to what just happened. Yeah. That was very rare.
Well, Fiasco bounced off of Cosmo right at the end.
Poor Fiasco. He just wants some Wawa. He's stuck out here.
Replay on board with Cosman. Oh, he almost got through it, and then Sloppy came down into him after the first contact. Oh. Man, oh man.
So now, the race is between Frisch and Champagne.
Yeah.
Rhino.
Ryan Burton and Easter. Gary Owen is in 5th.
Hey, the second row got cleaned out in that last caution, so now we've been replaced by Ryan Burton, Ben Easter.
Oh my, this ought to be something, won't it?
This is gonna be... I don't even know. I think first you can take the high side.
Unfortunately, we do not get 1 to green here, so we're gonna have 4 laps to go on the restart. And if we get another caution before we get to the white flag, we go to overtime.
OT, baby! This has been, Well, you know, I'm to take this moment. We have been pleasantly surprised at how little the cautions are tonight. You and I both thought this was going to be a disaster. And
Yeah,
while it
this
is par for the course for Core to spend an entire stage under caution, they spaced them out pretty well so that it doesn't feel that way.
We had a great run at in this third stage. We've had 6 lead changes so far tonight, which isn't a lot, but we've had some great battles. 12 cautions. Looks like we're going to have 12 cautions for 60 laps coming to the restart, with 4 laps to go on the restart. Oh boy.
So we're going to get a green, green, white checkered.
Well, green, green, green.
You're right.
Yep. ORN math.
And colors, apparently. The most interesting position on the track right now is Ben Easterday in that 4th spot. He's got the high side. He's got the run. They're all on fresher tires. They're all on cold tires. I don't know how well that inside's going to work. And Frisch gets a great jump to run the restart. Rhino doesn't get it going. And we're going to go. It's going to be
Vargas.
Yeah, here comes Vargas out of nowhere. Spent most of the race in the back of or towards the middle of the back. Is now up here in the top, looking for a top 5.
Trouble, Rusty.
Oh, Jesus.
Caution. Oh, and Burton. Burton just wrecked it, and they're still piling it in back there with Rusty and Cadell. Green, white, checkered. It's overtime at Bristol.
We get
Replay.
what? 3 over? We do 3
Oh,
overtime.
Rusty just got loose. Oh, and Cozy got in that. Cadell got into the back of him. Cosman got a piece of it as well. KG. Oh, Cuthbertson. What a hard hit. Man, oh, man. I mean, there's only so much racetrack.
KG just like,
Rusty, Rusty just lost it, and then Cadell got into the back of him as he came up the racetrack. That put Cozy up in the wall. Ryan Burton spun around just on his own. Cadell has parked the car. And, oh boy. All right, on board with Kyle Cuthbertson. Now they're wrecking. Middle of 3. And up the racetrack, and he's going to come down the racetrack and right into the left front door of Jonathan Cadell.
Hey, Cadell's gone. He has parked it and
he's
left.
It.
He's loading up the hauler.
He's had enough. His first DNF in Core after winning at Martinsville and then finishing in a solid spot at Michigan. So,
I guess because he didn't trigger the caution, Ryan Burton gets his spot back.
I'm assuming so. I don't know.
He's now 4th.
Do we want to talk to anybody? Should we talk to anybody?
Nah. we're coming up on overtime. We'll talk to people here in a couple minutes as we when this wraps up. So all right.
That sounds good to me.
It's not because I don't want to. It's because I feel like we might get some angry people. You never know.
I have a feeling we're gonna need.
Let's keep it loose and lighthearted up here.
We're gonna need a panic bag here in a moment to breathe in. I have a feeling we're not done wrecking yet.
No, this is gonna be green, white, checker number 1 out of 3.
Yep, we only get 3 attempts. It's not unlimited like normal NASCAR. 3 strikes and you're out. I think we had to use all 3 at Daytona. If not for the real race, at least for one of the stages, or one of the duels we did. We haven't had to use them anywhere else. I don't even think we had to use them. Did we have to use them at Lanier? Somebody help me.
Overtime? I don't
think so.
No, I don't think we did. We were talking about it happening possibly, but then
it was only like 4 laps and we made it work. 13 cautions. So we can only hit up to 16. We do not hit a record tonight. That's at the Roval, I don't think we'll have any cautions. Kind of like CTMP. We'll have to see.
It'll be probably local.
Tums, Hart, Burn, Turn. Anyway, we're going to need some Tums here. Green flag, overtime at Bristol.
Oh! And Frisch just played Champagne real hard. Champagne pulled it right up to the door, got out of the gas, and that's when Frisch went. And Frisch has got a two-car lead right now, heading through 1 and 2 and into 3 and 4, coming to the white.
Can they make it?
I don't know. I really
I'm
don't.
watching. Looks like they will. One lap to go for Michael Frisch.
Can Frisch make it? Oh, Fiasco! Fiasco's around there in turn 1.
Fiasco around, still green.
Oh,
Big
they're still wrecking back here.
to the leader. Frisch is going to hang on. Michael Frisch wins at Bristol.
Frisch, Champagne, Easter Day, and a pile up in turn 1 and 2. And on the backstretch, it is a parking lot here as everybody's now scrambling to try to finish the race.
Oh, DT Cosman's in the wall. He gets planted by Kusan.
He got hit by Kusan and Fiasco. And here comes Sloppy. Oh, everybody's not happy with Cosman. What happened here? I'm going to go back and take a look and see what happened to Cosman.
In typical core fashion, everybody has to die. Oh, Vargas got put up into the wall by Dale. Sloppy got into Dale. Dale got turned by Cosman. Cozy nowhere to go. DT clobbered Cosman. KG clobbered Sloppy. Kusan clobbered Vargas. Let's go live to Frisch, who's in a pile-up right now, trying to get to do his burnouts. Ay, ay, ay.
What a end of the race here.
Well, let's talk to some folks.
Indeed.
How about third place finisher? Where did he come from? Ben Easterday.
Hey, look at that! You rebounded. How about that? Over to the podium.
You just gotta run your race. You can't change anything, and you just gotta wait for everybody to wreck you, or not wreck you, but wreck in front of you. And we did good wreck avoidance there, and finished with a P3, a podium.
So talk to us about the restart before we hit overtime, where the entire second row got wiped out, and suddenly you're battling for third place. What's going through your brain at that point?
First, I was looking at my mirror, seeing the car behind me spin, and then all of a sudden I see Cozy spinning out, and I'm like, "What the heck's going on?" And I'm avoiding that, and turn around the corner, and then, hey, I'm P3. Of course, the unfortunate thing is I'm P3. I'm starting on the bottom. Crap.
Yeah. You had the outside. You had the outside on the restart we were talking about before overtime. And then as Rhino got loose on the front stretch, he lost that third spot to you. So then you're on the inside, and it becomes a bit of a skating rink down there, from what I've heard.
Yeah, I was telling him on VC, hey, you want third position back? But yeah, you can't go all the way down to where it used to be asphalt, just because it will just turn your rear end around. You got to ride about mid to low mid, and you just gotta expect the guy above you to be riding the wall, and that's how you keep your position. It's really good during the first 2 laps, when the restart happens, but after that you can't go on the bottom anymore. You have to stay up top.
The third place, you get on the podium, you get to enjoy the champagne. Anybody you want to say hi to? Anybody you want to thank before we send you on to celebrate?
Hi, everybody watching. I hope that was entertaining for you. And hello, Shrimps. Wish we could get a win, but it is what it is.
Well, we will see you next week at the Roval.
Oh, God.
Exactly. There you have it. Ben Easterday. Let's talk to our second place finisher. He's here this week. Justin Champagne.
Welcome on up to the booth, my man. You are in second. You get to finish the race ahead of your rival. You got to be feeling good about that second place.
Yeah, I feel good. I had a pretty quiet night. You know, I wasn't in any trouble tonight. I try to keep it clean. That was my main goal. You know, finish in one piece, and we did that.
You did. You had a strong car all night. You were up there battling Cozy for the end of that second stage. Couldn't quite seal the deal though. Frisch beat you out there at the end. Did you think you could have had a shot if you had more laps?
I think I could have a shot, but at Bristol was really, really hard to pass. So I was trying to keep it clean. I didn't want to get into Cozy or do it in a dirty fashion. So, you know, I got stuck behind him, and Frisch came by and passed us.
Well, you get to enjoy second place on the podium. Take that second step. You get to enjoy the champagne, rightfully so. Anybody you want to thank? Anybody you want to say hi to before you send you on out to celebrate?
I'd like to thank all my Twitter supporters, and yeah, that's about it.
All right, man. We will see you next week at the Roval.
Alrighty, have a good one.
There you have it, Justin Champagne, his first podium finish in the core this season. And now, for the second week in a row, we talk to the race winner, Michael Frisch.
He dominated at Eldora. He came to Bristol with the one thing on his mind, and that was to put the car in victory lane when points are on the line. Congratulations, Michael Frisch.
Thank you. I was not expecting that, to be honest. Cozy was definitely the guy to beat tonight. I just don't even know what to say. That was, it played perfect.
So you're up front all night. You're doing real well. You get to the last pit stop before the final restart, before we went to overtime, and you beat Cozy off of pit road. What's going through your brain at that moment?
I knew coming in the pit road that had to be the winning move right there if I had any shot, because second place was just not going to get the good restart every time. You're going to be battling with third and fourth place every time. So I knew at that point I needed to put myself in a winning position, and I did.
You finally got the dub. You felt the victory lane last week. It was mostly for show, though, as really bragging rights. But now you've got the dub to prove it and the points to go with it. Congratulations again. At any point, were you afraid that you might drop that lead and wind up losing this thing?
Yeah, I think before the yellow before the green white checkered, I got a little tail happy out of two. They were wrecking and almost self-spun by myself out of the lead. So that was a little nerve-wracking. I had to turn it down a notch. I knew I just really had to set sail and just calm down a little bit.
Well, you get to pull in the victory lane. You get to enjoy it all. You get to take the top step on the podium. You get to drink the biggest bottle of champagne. Anybody you want to say hi to? Anybody you want to thank before we send you on down there?
Dalen Barr, my boy's back at the shop. He does an amazing job at the track each and every week. Now it's an off season. He's enjoying a little bit of vacation, but regular season's about to ramp up again here in about a month or so. So he'll be back at the track, and just everybody who races this thing every week, they put on a great show and an amazing race every week.
And we'll see you next week at the Roval. Do you think you can pull out another win before the season's over?
Oh, we're going left and right. Oh, let's go. Yes.
All right, man. Well, we will see you next week.
Thank you.
Michael Frisch, your race winner. Final thoughts here, Mr. Trace Rider.
Well, I mean, this place is called the Last Great Coliseum, but it's really only the second Coliseum I know of next to the one in Rome. So, can you really be the last if it's only the second? Also, I'm really, really, really happy that we didn't break the caution record tonight.
we got out of here before 10 o'clock. We're always happy about that, right? That's our broadcast for tonight. As we mentioned, next week, we're going to be at the Roval. Please send to Advil painkillers for us to numb the headaches. That's going to be that racetrack, because I think it's going to be rough, but we'll see what happens. In the meantime, that's it for us. Yeah, you see the points up on the screen. Cozy's out in front by 13 points. Michael Frisch is tied for third with Champagne. Then Easterday 1 point back in fifth. Cosman, Kusan, Sloppy, Cuthbertson, Gary Owen, your top 10. All the way down through the rest of the grid. That's pretty much it for our broadcast tonight from Bristol. For the last lap news 201, and it's a good thing we had that one lap because we still went to overtime. But in the meantime,
205.
Yeah, that's our broadcast for tonight. From all of us here, thanks to the people that run the core. For Trace Rider, I'm Jacob Hitz. Thanks so much. We will see you at the Roval next week. Till then, thanks. Good night.